don't skirt. It's like vroom, vroom. My speakers going boom, boom. Wait, beep, beep. Who got the keys?
It's 48 and 50. Okay, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
I'll open the door and take a
in the middle. Personally, I'm using the 2s in the G Pro Superlight because I really like the full click that they provide, but I did try the 8s for a few days. They were just a little bit too snappy and loud for my preference, so I went back to the GM2s. And this leads me to a very important note, and that's that the same switch installed across a range of different mice will actually feel and sound
to the molar mass of CuSO4. When we do that, we're going to end up with the molar mass for the compound, the CuSO4 5H2O, and that is 249.72, and our units are grams per mole. So the key here is to realize that this 5 applies to the whole water.
Smoking exotic, I'm puffing and gas for the stress. If you come and approach me correct, glad that I made it, my life was too hard in the wreck. Yeah, this is a war cry. Tell them to tell me the truth and they told me some more lies. I realize you could get it by your lonely, you don't need no guys. I'm too fly, mixing gelato with runts. A nigga.
Yeah, just talked it all, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to kick you, bro. I'm sorry.
Only 9 time.
On the map who are necessarily expecting this. They do have a level 2 up though, which should help them out a fair bit. Nice rockets on the Uga. Uga goes down, but Roy gets traded out. So naming nice rockets. Nice up shot there. Here comes the. There we go, the sentry there. Now it's been spotted out, but I don't know if they can actually destroy it. That's the thing. Really nice work here.
Really well got a position.
Hard, soft, medium. It is a 5-speed. Here are our digital climate controls. We have a compass, angle meter, altimeter.
of all of the characters continuing to grow and change through the course of the 15 episodes.
This is something you want to start at the beginning and go on the ride, go on the entire ride throughout the entire season.
And we're seeing it from, you know, a different perspective, and just not the captain's, not through the captain's eyes.
We stay very true to the spirit of
Aki a dobléből bogyó és babócát akar, rendben.
Andris?
Balázs? Gondolkodtam rajta. Nekem a Mind volt az, ami nem tudom, hogy ki volt már adva, vagy csak a
a multiverse. And in there is an NVC reference. Now, I didn't see it until after this person showed me, and one of the noises they play, the
antitrust risk. You know, obviously Amazon, other big tech companies, Google, Apple. I guess a great example. You know, with what's going on there with, you know, Apple pretty much getting paid to promote Google through its platform. Through the
But I can't have no wife. I just want you for the night. Don't you tell no one, no.
Decorative, reflective splashbacks. The impressive master bedroom includes a large ensuite and walk-in dressing room. Another 2 large bedrooms with the family bathroom are at the other end of the house, giving good separation between areas. Through the lower entrance,
Who is this character? Mega Man. Who is this guy? I don't know who this guy. He's an old school Mega Man boss, and people are like, I don't know who this is. So it's like the people who were born in the 90s were like, oh yeah, I know who that is. Everyone else is like, who the F is this guy? What is this, Mega Man's dad? You know? So they're apparently going to bring back
IV you need to start on your patient, because patients do not like to be stuck with an IV and then you come and tell them, oh, the doctor's ordered a CT with P protocol, you need an 18 gauge. So always try to do the right gauge needle. So what we're going to do, I like on these plastic cannulas, again your hospital will vary on what they have.
हमारे पास अब इसके क्या करने बेटा, फैक्टर फाइंड आउट करने हैं। फैक्टर के लिए क्या करेंगे, सबसे पहले क्या है 4n स्क्वेयर प्लस 5n माइनस 636। तो यहाँ पे जो ये टर्म होती है मिडिल टर्म n वाली, n का कोफिशिएंट होता है वो क्या होता है सम, वो कितना आना चाहिए हमारे पास।
Jogão aí apertado, nosso time tá bastante tempo sem jogar bola, a gente encontrou agora para jogar a competição aí, deu para fazer uns gols aí, mas tá todo mundo morto, mas o que vale é quem saiu com a vitória aí.
Animation seems just as smooth, so nothing to worry about there. Now let's try our web browser.
Got like $20. That's all we got. I just before he robbed me, I went to the gas station. Ted and I got to the gas station. Got like, I thought it would have been like, then I would have been like, cut, you know?
Tablespoon of chicken bouillon. This is so great to add to rice. It adds so much flavor. And like I said, you want every key ingredient in this to be pretty flavorful considering it's very minimal ingredient. If you don't have a rice cooker, highly recommend getting yourself one. They're pretty cheap.
Te da vergüenza, cabrón, así como que tu máximo hit sea en el que me tiras, o sea, es como te deberías sentir avergonzado, cabrón,
Sí,
porque hasta
claro.
eso es que casi que una tiradera es más que un fit, güey. Porque en el
Sí.
fit unes los poderes. En la tiradera haz de cuenta que es lo mismo, pero a la mala.
A la mala,
A la
exacto.
mala.
Te
a
voy a
la
tirar
mala.
mierda, pero
Sí, sí. Y
sin
al
tu
chile
permiso.
no te va a...
Such a fine collection of stranger things. My patience running thinner on this melting clock. Cerebrum jail with thoughts most would consider odd. To think you're any different from
There's a nice patio there, perfect for outside dining in the summer months. Moving back through now, on the first floor, the landing takes us off into the master bedroom, and here we
años y soy de Ciudad Victoria, Tamaulipas.
Muy bien.
Ay, Alex, pues muy padre. A mí me gustó mucho. Me emocioné cuando empecé a ver a Ricardo muy metido en la canción y dije, ay, pues yo también voy.
Es que canta muy chévere.
Sí, canta muy padre.
Tôi xin cảm ơn bạn đã cho tôi biết đời chỉ là thế thôi. Nói nghe này bạn.
Todas las que viven bajo el mismo techo lleno de goteras. Me las recuerdos a su chaval. Aunque estuvo muy poco por aquí, también se le echan falta.
Se lo diré de su parte. Seguro que él también las echa de menos. Ustedes son...
are a great team and they work really well together. I don't see them losing that matchup. Now we've got Hungry for More versus Leftovers. Hungry for More is Variety, Captain Twig, Pretty Prime Zindern, and Ataraxia.
Limits you feel are all in your head. Ignore them. And the battle continues.
प्यार उससे करो जिसकी तुम अभी वीडियो देख रहे हो।
बहुत तेजी से इस केस पर काम कर रहे हैं।
आपके बेस्ट ऑफिसर ने अभी तक इस केस में ऐसी कोई सफलता प्राप्त नहीं की है जिससे शहर को उन पर भरोसा हो जाए कि इस बोलती बंद ऐप का जो मास्टरमाइंड है ये पकड़ा जाएगा। तो फिर आप किस आधार पर कह सकते हैं कि हमें जल्दी कोई सकारात्मक परिणाम देखने को मिलेंगे?
जबकि सब जानते हैं अपने Right, we're back.
कहत बानी ये हो करे जा कुछ दिन तो कलो बर्दाश्त हो।
Nem assim, velho. Olha isso aqui, mano. Nossa. A sua perna deve estar chorando. Ela deve estar chorando.
Descubrir las estructuras que hubiesen estado disponiendo y ejecutando esa situación.
El gobierno había previsto que los batallones iniciaran su función en el mes de junio. Sin embargo, estos se adelantaron debido
பூவிலாடும் பட்டாம்பூச்சி கூட நீயும் நடந்து கொண்டே பறந்து செல்லும் அழகை ரசிக்குதடி உன் செய்கை ஒவ்வொன்றும் என் காதல் அர்த்தங்கள் நாள்தோறும் நான் சேர்க்கும் ஞாபக சின்னங்கள்.
Vi bor i jour. ما تسمع ليش انت موت خلاص ما الله يرحمك دج
جميل علي الله صنع عليك الأربعة هون موجودة مكتوب.
Yes,
oh, wearing them
poison,
down. Wearing this man down. Oh yeah, Nerf Dante.
Oh,
what?
He didn't finish the combo?
What? How did that whiff
how
though?
did that whiff? That's insane. That was possibly the game-winning hit right there.
Can I get
a and using the inverse of a matrix and determinants to solve this problem. So this, you know, if you're familiar with linear algebra, then this is the technique that I used. It's just simpler, depending. With all these, you know, with all these ease.
Disney reps are already trying to get it put on modern day consoles, including especially one in general that's got more people on the cause. Where's Capcom? Where is Capcom at with we'll support it too? If you don't realize, you have to have Ryu and Cyclops.
Holy fuck. It's now taken care of, somewhat. I took a lot more stone than what I was thinking. Okay. Man, like, that was my bad in that fight against that fucking DB guy.
Fala, viciado do YouTube, aqui quem tá falando é Local Game, trazendo mais um vídeo pra vocês. E galera, eu não tô postando vídeo por causa que tá na semana de prova e também tem que fazer muito trabalho.
Gibt es eine Mod, die sogenannte GUI Scale Mod. Diese Mod erlaubt es euch, eure GUI beliebig zu vergrößern oder zu verkleinern. Wenn ihr euer Inventar öffnet, ohne den Mauszeiger zu bewegen, befindet sich euer
And then have Sir Arthur come back as well. Now, I don't really want to bring him back if we're being honest, but I mean, Capcom doesn't, like, they have so many IPs, but at the same time they have like little to no IPs.
एक बेगुनाह शख्स की सजा रोक सकता। अगर तो मलीजे के घर वालों को कॉन्फिडेंस में ले लेते तो शायद कुछ हो जाता।
बाबा ने मुझे इस काबिल छोड़ा ही कहा है कि मैं किसी से कोई भी बात कर सकूं। उनके नजदीक मैं और बाबा कोई मुख्तलिफ तो नहीं है। फिर ये भी तो
Are people who think that they're really good, but they're not all that good, and then they literally tell people how to play that game. Like,
they could be doing, you know, just their best and don't even know what's going on. And they could be like, oh, you're supposed to do that, and then when you see them play.
All right. I'll do 5 through 8. Maybe. Ada suaranya? Ada suaranya? Lagi? Ikut. Sama Nela lagi juga deh.